facciamo.
Ce la faremo alla grande. Grazie di tutto, mi raccomando.
One of the few supercars from the BMW manufacturer is the i8 model. The production process of the BMW i8 will follow, from welding, sheet metal bending, engine assembly to the final quality control. The BMW i8 was a plug-in hybrid sports car developed by BMW. The i8 was part of BMW's electrified fleet and was marketed under the BMW i sub-brand. The production version of the BMW i8 was unveiled at the 2013 Frankfurt Motor Show and was released in Germany in June 2014. Deliveries to retail customers in the US began in August 2014. A roadster variant was launched in May 2018. Production ended in June 2020. While the BMW i8 wasn't a massive sales success, its future on the second-hand market could be fascinating. The relatively low production run, eye-catching appearance, and brisk performance might be a recipe for a future collector's item. With production beginning in 2018, there are even fewer units of the BMW i8 Roadster versus the coupe out there. There's no sign of BMW replacing the i8 with another hybrid sports car on a dedicated chassis. However, the brand is rapidly adding plug-in hybrid models to the lineup. In its 6 years on sale, the i8 has acted as a figurehead for a growing range of plug-in hybrid BMW models, as well as pioneering carbon fiber construction processes that have subsequently been integrated into parts of other, more conventional BMW models, including the carbon core body structure of the latest 7 Series. The engine's performance and steering center are now being tested. The mid-engine 2+2 has been sold with just one powertrain option throughout its production run. A 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder petrol engine mated to a low-output electric motor. Performance figures have remained largely unchanged, although the 2018 update boosted output from 357 horsepower to 369 horsepower. Exact production figures have not yet been released, although the German car maker confirmed the 20,000th example of the i8 was produced in December 2019 as part of Ultimate Sophisto Edition production. This places it well ahead of previous BMW sports cars in terms of production numbers. Production of the M1, launched in 1978, reached 399 units, while production of the Z8, introduced in 2000, was limited to 5,000 units. BMW originally planned to sell the i8 in about 50 countries, with the US expected to be the largest sales market. In Europe, BMW expected the UK, Germany, and France to be the top markets. Global deliveries to retail customers totaled 1,741 units in 2014, and 5,456 in 2015, totaling cumulative sales of 7,197 units worldwide through December 2015. In 2015, global sales of the BMW i8 exceeded the combined figure of all other hybrid sports cars produced by other manufacturers. Global cumulative sales reached more than 10,000 BMW i8s by early November 2016, representing 10% of BMW's global electrified model sales. By March 2020, worldwide sales since inception totaled more than 20,000 units, making the i8 the world's top-selling plug-in electric sports cars, and exceeding sales of all competitors in its segment combined. We will now visit the Aston Martin plant in South Wales. You will see the production of supercar from painting to the final assembly and quality control. Aston Martin continues to expand its presence around the world, with the official dealer network now spanning more than 160 locations in 53 countries. Our support network and company infrastructure is the largest in Aston Martin's history. St Athan brings employment opportunities to South Wales with up to 750 new roles created. The first technicians have been recruited and are training at Gaydon for the roles they will take up at the new plant. Revealed in 2020, the Aston Martin DBX is fully produced at St Athan. The British Marque's first SUV has been through an intensive development process, which fittingly began in the forests of Wales, to test the mettle of the new, dedicated SUV platform. The commencement of production of the Aston Martin DBX was an important moment for the brand. The DBX is a true Aston Martin. It captures the very spirit of the brand as a beautiful hand-built, yet technologically advanced car. Around 90% of production is expected to be exported and sold overseas. Yes, Aston Martin is a British motor company synonymous to many with one James Bond. Currently, Aston Martin sports cars and Grand Tours are made in the Gaydon village of Warwickshire, England, the same location as the brand's headquarters. The recently unveiled Aston Martin DBX SUV, the first model of its kind for the brand, however, will be made at a 90-acre facility in the St Athan village of Wales, England. When you slide into the driver's seat of an Aston Martin in Dallas or Houston, it's safe to say the vehicle has traveled quite a long distance. Inquiring San Antonio minds may be surprised to know that every Aston Martin vehicle is hand-built. Passionate craftsmen carry on English manufacturing traditions at the facilities in Gaydon and St Athan. Only one point in the manufacturing process requires the help of automation, the aerospace adhesive used by the company to bond, no pun intended, the components in the all-aluminum vehicles is applied by a robot to ensure precision. You can enjoy whole production line process from Aston Martin plant in this video. The Aston Martin brand is simply full of surprises. Between the years of 1991-2006, Aston Martin was owned by the Ford Motor Company. It acted as part of Ford's Premier Auto Group, which had to be divested in 2006. From 2007 to the present day, Aston Martin has been owned by Prodrug, a British motorsport group led by David Richards in the Banbury village of Oxfordshire, England. Prodrug designs, constructs, and races cars for a variety of companies including Aston Martin, Volkswagen, and Mini, although the latter two are German automakers. Automobili Lamborghini is an Italian brand and manufacturer of luxury automobiles. Lamborghini's production facility and headquarters are located in Sant'Agata Bolognese, Italy. You can visit the Lamborghini factory inside. You can tour the shop floor and see firsthand how these amazing cars are made. The visit is done in small groups of about 10 people each and is offered in English and Italian. Photos or videos are not allowed during the visit in the Lamborghini plant. The Lamborghini factory experience is an exclusive insight into the brand's heritage, technology, and iconic style offered to small groups of customers and prospects. The visit to the headquarters in Sant'Agata Bolognese touches upon all key areas in the home of Automobili Lamborghini. The revelatory itinerary starts in the Museum of Technology, where visitors can admire historic Lamborghini supercars. The journey continues through the assembly lines of vehicles such as the Huracan and Aventador, the upholstery department where Lamborghini's spectacular interiors are created, and the exclusive Ad Personam studio, where the magic of customization happens, and Lamborghini customers are invited to create a super sports car that is truly their own. The next stop on the tour is the Urus assembly line and the paint shop, followed by the finishing line, where Lamborghini's extraordinary vehicles are checked down to the very last detail. The paint shop is a new and particularly appreciated addition to the itinerary. The cutting-edge plant brings together craftsmanship and digitalization, and it's the first in the world to apply new frontiers of artificial intelligence. The paint shop's new modular structure allows for greater color customization than ever before. The visit is completed in the Lamborghini boutique, where the attendees can browse and are presented with a complimentary gift. The factory experience is a unique opportunity to step into the world of Automobili Lamborghini. Customers who are looking for something even more special can request a premium package factory experience, a more flexible tour that even allows for the chance to see one's own car on the production line. You'll probably be surprised to hear the Sant'Agata Bolognese factory is completely carbon neutral since 2015 and is one of the greenest production facilities in the industry. The latest upgrade of the plant was finished in a record time of just 18 months, during which the company operated at full production capacity. In March, Lamborghini estimated it will build more than 1,000 units of the Urus this year. We will have to wait a couple of weeks to learn the final number for 2021, but it was already announced the supercar automaker plans to assemble no less than 8,000 examples in total from all its models next year. Of course, the key car brand, Ferrari, cannot be missing in this documentary video. Ferrari's factory is part human and part machine. To create the iconic vehicles, the skills of people are combined with the precision of automation. This factory produces 8,400 cars a year and employs 1,300 workers. Once the engine is completed, 2 robots connect the Ferraris' valve mechanics. This is the only part of the process not done by hand. Every Ferrari takes 3 months to complete. The first and most critical stage is the casting of the engine, which takes place in the plant's in-house foundry. The completed parts are then delivered to the assembly line, where 147 engines are hand-built every day. Technicians in the 21,000 square meters Maranello line attach mechanical parts to the inside of each Ferrari, such as this 488 GTB, before adding wheels, bumpers, and windscreens. Once the car reaches the end of the line, the interiors are installed, and the engine is tested. The V8 assembly line consists of 32 stations. Employees each work on one phase of the process. Ferrari's V8 engines are assembled separately to V12s. The latter are more complex, and require additional human attention, so get their own line. Each Ferrari car frame is held by an individual mechanical lift, made from steel hooks. These are used to move the car from one station to another, rotating the chassis and automatically adjusting it to the height appropriate to the task. The doors of all Ferraris are made from aluminium and are pressed and cut at the Scaglietti factory in nearby Modena, 22 kilometers from Ferrari's main facility. The doors are only attached to a completed car body once it has reached the end of the production line. This is where the engine, transmission, and suspension systems are mounted onto the car's underbodies. The engine is removed from the automatic guided vehicle that has transported it through the production line and attached to the car body. Two robots, Romeo and Juliet, fuse the valve seats that will go into the engines, a job too intricate for humans. Romeo picks up cylinder heads and warms them with compressed air. Juliet dips aluminium rings into liquid nitrogen. The parts are then joined together. Known as much for their legacy as their power and elegance, it should come as no surprise that your new Ferrari is made in the same place every Ferrari has been made, Maranello, Italy. And each Ferrari engine is hand-assembled to ensure the highest level of quality control.
Siamo fortunati così. Ecco che abbiamo detto. Ce la facciamo. Ce la faremo alla grande. Grazie di tutto, mi raccomando.
Now let's look at the production of McLaren supercars. It will not be about Formula One, but also very fast and expensive cars. McLaren Automotive is a British automotive manufacturer based at the McLaren Technology Centre in Woking, England. The main products of the company are supercars, which are produced in-house in designated production facilities. In July 2017, McLaren Automotive became a 100% owned subsidiary of the wider McLaren Group. All McLaren models are made at the production facility in Woking, a southwestern suburb of London. There is only one McLaren production factory, and it produces up to 20 McLaren models a day, which is then shipped to almost 100 McLaren dealerships across the globe, including McLaren Palm Beach. The McLaren Technology Centre is the headquarters of the McLaren Group and its subsidiaries, located on a 500,000 square meters, 50-hectare, site in Woking, Surrey, England. British supercar makers McLaren are creating 200 jobs in Sheffield by moving carbon fiber chassis production from Austria to the United Kingdom. So this was the manufacturing process of supercars around the world. If you have questions or comments, please write to me in the comments section below.